Hello everyone and welcome back to Pyanodons Hard Mode. In the last episode I increased my production of the cotton guts that was over here, and then I realized I'm out of power and I copy pasted a just another biomass power plant. It's not even close to finished. There's so much missing here. I hope that at some point it will at least start itself up. Maybe I do need a few more construction zone extenders. Yeah, I'll just try to be on the safe side here. In here. Is it here? Here. Yeah, that should be enough. Now, for today, I have big plans for zinc, because my zinc is really running at its limit. Zinc, yeah, that's the limit, and it's limiting batteries and therefore circuit boards, and I need circuit boards. So what I want to do is queue this research and then start building this. I don't know exactly where yet and how, but I do want to keep this one running for at least as long until I have a replacement. There are actually a lot of train stations here. I don't need this voiding of biocrot, but it's also not in the construction zone. Yeah, so I have, what is it, 9 train stations down here. That should be plenty to just build something in here. Let's see. This is what I need. Also need to void soil, I believe. The sand I can put onto a train. Because, yeah, this is exactly what I have in large scale for sand voiding already. Up here, that's basically the same recipe. Ash into rich clay, and then the rich clay with the sand into stone bricks. So let's do this. Try to plan this a little bit. Oh, and then at some point I need to think about where to do this. And also I have a few minor things I need to fix. Maybe I'll start with the minor things to fix. First, Relesia. See, these are not running, and not only because of the seeds that are missing. This one would have seeds, but the hydrogen. Hydrogen is out because someone forgot to hook up the hydrogen. That someone was probably me. And another Relesia problem is over here. I need almost a belt of Relesias. And I don't know who of you screamed in front of your screen when I ignored this, just didn't see it for I don't know how many times. Last episode, yeah. That's really a little bit annoying. Then I have a problem in my mall. The problem in the mall is that stone is just not here. There's 1.6k stone, and there's only 1,000 here. And the other 600 stone are over here. And now the logistic bots are even taking the stone from here. So that's definitely not what I wanted. I think I'll make this one a normal chest, and the other ones I can deconstruct for now. How many is this? 12. Oh, and 1,000 being delivered. Yeah, that's definitely not what I want. That should also help against the swarm of bots bringing mined rocks to here. Yeah, it will obviously take a while until I got these. Come on, let's deconstruct this. It will take a while until the steel chests are here. I think it's better than deconstructing this with 700 stone in it. Yeah, so... Oh, what I even can do is I don't need those rubber pods anymore. And yeah, now the bots can't put anything in here or take from here. That is good. And now I'm back to 1000 1000 stone, and that's exactly what I have here. And my stone furnaces, which need all the stone, will hopefully continue to run. Also, I might need a little bit more than 10 at once. And then there's one more thing. Of course, there's always one more thing. Oil. I have a full belt of crude oil, and I will need this very soon. But for now, what I'd like to do is get rid of this drilling fluid. And for some reason, I failed to limit this train station, so I have to do some jank now to get rid of all that. Let's have one more train coming here, an empty one. And at least empty most of these tanks. Where is the train? Almost here. Yeah, I need to follow it a little bit because otherwise it wants to go to the buffer where it is not supposed to go. Yeah, it's all fine. I want you to go maybe here. Yeah, that's 50,000 drilling fluid. And now the rest is a negligible amount. Just remove it. Also, it isn't expensive, so I could have avoided it, but I thought it's best to just utilize it. I'm playing hard mode, so avoiding full tanks always feels a bit cheaty. Yeah, crude oil. For now, just to silence the alert, I'd like to have a few. Hope that this doesn't conflict with that rail. But yeah, let's have one of this as crude oil. The correct type, of course. And then even one more thing that I want to tackle at the very beginning. There's a power pole missing. Because yeah, I just completely forgot about it. I thought about adding the rails here, but then forgot about the power pole. And I hope that's everything that I know of that is completely broken in my base. So let's get started on the zinc. I want a little bit more zinc. This was one belt, so this will be 2 belts, I assume. Need one less of these. 6. I think this will be 9 per second plates. So 6 plus 1.5. Yeah, this is very tight. Maybe I can remove a little bit here. 25, yeah. And a second one of these. And now this is a equally good ratio. There are also more steps. And I'm not certain how I want to deal with this. I think it's a hydro classifier. Making the new recipe. The zinc grade 2 into grade 3. And that's too many. All of them are enough. Now that makes 5 per second zinc grade 3. That needs a advanced foundry or multiple. I think this recipe. Let's check this. Yeah, that's the correct tech. It's one too much. And this makes 25 a second molten zinc. Which if I put this into a casting unit, which I'm most definitely not going to do on site, I already have this built. Then that's a belt of zinc plates. I think right now I make like 4 or something. Let's take a look here. What is my production? 4.5 zinc plates, yeah. So this would triple my output. Because I don't need this. But I also don't have heavy oil at the moment. I need these buildings to make limestone. Is it enough? Oh, I should select this. And yeah, it is not enough. Need more than that. Now 10 of these, yeah. So the big question here is, do I want to train the 5 per second zinc grade 2 or 3 and make this the last steps in a centralized area again? Or do I want to have everything on site? I think I'm going with my previous approach and try to have just this on site. Maybe do it like this. Yeah, this looks great. Oh, I probably want to cast the iron plates directly. Because this is like half a belt of iron plate, and I want 4, 5, 6 of these cells. And then it's multiple belts, and my rule of thumb is if something needs more than a belt of iron or copper, it gets its own casting unit. Especially if I know this up front. Yeah, this has nowhere to go. This goes up here. A pump check. Yeah, 1 is enough. That's good. Maybe I can still do this somehow. How many stone furnaces for stone do I need? 5 might be too much. Let's see. 4 is exactly what I need. Okay. So, yeah, this looks like I can do that. Wow, but it will be very tight. Could I also have an alternative version that has the zinc plate smelting here directly. How many do I need? Probably 10 or so. I had 6. And yeah, I added 2/3 of this. That makes 10. It's really annoying that you can't do this with the furnaces that don't have recipes. So yeah, I want to have this for now, I believe, and then swap it out later. I need the coke and ash disposal anyway for the stone, so having one more doesn't really hurt, I believe. And I don't have heavy oil at the moment. Yeah, this is too late. This is very late. This is just barreling. I think this is what I need to do. I don't have shale oil because, yeah, I don't mine stone. Now, if I was to mine stone, this would be quite easy. But still a 3-to-1 here. Ah, yeah, you need a lot of heavy oil. So this is what I actually do want to do, but yeah, at the moment I don't have this recipe, and the best way to make bitumen is also this technology. It's just 2 technologies, right? But then on the other hand, where is it? This recipe is also not too bad because I need the low distillates anyway. No, this is again oil sands. From crude oil, I need this for the medium distillates, for the strip distillates, for the loaders, because, yeah, loaders in hard mode. Yeah, they are a different beast. In the early days of Pi hard mode, these loaders were a real required mod. Now it's just an optional dependency. So maybe it's not that much tied into Pi hard mode anymore. For me, that's still the hard mode loaders. The AAI loaders that I'm researching right now. AAI loaders, and then hard mode changes it to always require fluid plus require very weird fluids. And the fluids change over time. Yeah, so I think this looks like a good setup already. Now it's time for the details. Plus time for looking for a place. Unless I want to do this in here. It's a little bit of a forest, but I can leave this running. Definitely there's enough space on the left side. There's enough stations on the left side. Yeah, I will keep this. But I want maybe even more stations. Yeah, let's add more stations on the left side. Because then a lot of belts will end at the left side, on the left side, and then go down into trains. Okay. And yeah, I think this one I can already deconstruct. I'm not going to need it. At least that's what I hope. Biocrot. Yeah. All of my power plants can use biocrot, and there's so much potential to load it into a biomass power plant that I don't need this anymore. Yeah, great. So Do I want to go there already, clean up a little bit? Yeah, why not? Let's go. Zinc. Over here. And while I'm driving, let's explore this. Probably need a little bit more space in the middle. It's 1.25. Theoretically, one of them is enough, but is it really? What can I do? If this is the ore... Oh, the ore comes in from the top anyways. But I can do this later. Then... let's move you up one tile. This can be an input. And this can be an output. Then I have a power pole. And this goes all the way up here. Oh yeah, this is ore coming from the top for now. Now this is a mixed belt. And it has stone, soil, and zinc grade 1. 2 of those go to the left side. And the zinc grade 1 goes to the right side. That's the water. Yep, and this one I have to bring down here. If that is muddy sludge, then this will be the molten... Oh, or maybe it will be the hot air. I think what I want is outputting the iron sticks on this side, which means the iron plates have to feed in on the left side. Which means, yeah, this is already occupied. So can I... it probably doesn't reach all the way to the next block. Can I move this one tile over? 2.5. How much soil is it? 3.5. Yeah, that's definitely blue inserter territory. Let's have the power poles here. I could also swap these. No matter what I do, it doesn't get any prettier. Let's do this. This is very, very tight in here. Plus I need a small lane balancer. Can I feed this in from here? Not really. What happens if I flip this whole thing around? Is it possible then? Goes in here. Yeah, this looks better. Except I have to rotate this. And this, by the way, is also just a normal belt. Okay, but now this is wrong. This has to go up here. Yeah, it's still okay. I need those. And probably need some kind of a splitter here. And the soil go down this way. And the stone go down here, yeah. Also, this was a little bit too early. Let's copy this to here and then remove it from here. Oh no, this was... Oh, it was too early because there's still more... still more sticks for that belt. You go here. You go up here. I could probably sort the soil and the, what is it, stone. Then use this belt, just reuse it, but it doesn't matter really. Wrong side. Wrong belt lane. Okay, let's do side loading. Here. Then it's on the left lane. Yeah, left lane is fine. Comes in here. Oh, this one still needs some input and some output. On this side or on the other side? Both are not great. I think I have a little bit more space here. Or do I? Take a look at it. Oh. This is not great. Really not great. So what is happening with these? I need coke. And then in here... This is stone. Okay, this is stone out. And then this will be... Maybe this direction. This will be coke in. Then I need an underground, side loading, offloading. Maybe I can move that whole thing one tile to the side. Yeah, not great for this, but I think it's a little bit better for these belts. Gives a little bit more space. And yeah, there is a lot of tight belting around here. It's really very weird. Okay, nevertheless. This is ore in. This is just auxiliary stuff. This is where the real thing happens. This is 1 per second in, 1 per second, or 1.25 out. Okay, that's a blue one out. Down, everything goes down. To here. This I don't need. Now these are a little bit larger. And they have input and output. This belt stops here, right? There's nothing I can do with it. Let's plan the final state first. And its final form, this will be here. And then I'll have water and muddy sludge. And I need an input and an output. I'll need a belt, in and out. I need power poles. Oh, those even connect. Great. Muddy sludge and water. Maybe I'll swap those. So then the water I can likely fit through here somehow. Yeah, this is still inside of the space constraints. Okay, that was water, and then this is muddy sludge. There's a second muddy sludge here. Could also connect this here. Yeah, it didn't really matter which side was which. Okay. That looks not too bad. Just thinking about the water coming in here. This is a little bit easier, I'd say. Of course, it's still janky. Could also do this. Yeah, this way it doesn't look too bad. Okay, water is connected. Muddy sludge is connected. Goes in here and then down. Let's spend this one extra pipe here. Looks a little bit cleaner this way. Okay. But that's for future. That's for the future. So for now, I'll need something else. I'll need this. Which is... Oh, and this still had this sand. Huh. Maybe I can even do this a little bit different. Because I don't really like all these power poles, if I'm honest. I'd like to bring the sand down here and then side load. Does this fit on one belt line? 6.25, yeah. Let's have this a little bit more clear. So the zinc is on the near lane, and then I'll put... let's change this. And then I'll put the next grade, the washed zinc, onto the far lane together with the sand. And then down here, it's just one lane that is relevant. It still needs a splitter, but this saves a lot on belts. And it's still just for the future. I need... this for the future. Maybe this for now should stay. So this can go up. That's the coke in. And then I have ash out. Coming down. I have the plates going down. And I have plenty of space here. That's side loading. And then you are side loading here. Okay. Now that looks acceptable. I need a lot of input belts down here. So that's a bit annoying. But I can manage. So I'll need a mixed belt of borax and sand casting. Sand casting. Then I'll need... This is an output belt. Yeah. This is an output belt of stone bricks. This is an input belt of coke. And I'll need another coke belt here. Coke. And I need all the fluids. I'll do those at the very last moment. What was this? This one I know is ash. Ash. And it's not only ash, it's ash plus sand, and the sand is on the right lane. This is stupid, because here the ash is on the right lane. But does it matter? Probably not. Probably does not matter at all. Yeah. Ash here. Why does it not matter? Because the train stations should always run. They should never back up. Coke in, ash out, sand out, zinc plate. Goes directly onto a train. There's no horizontal lines of zinc plates. Okay, which means I can do these. Ideally in rows that have nothing on them right now. Maybe here. Okay, let's see. I have sand output as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that correct? Not quite. Where's my zinc? I'm not caring about ratios right now, just want to have the number of inputs and outputs. So I got zinc, or at the very top I got coke, I got borax, sand casting, molten iron, hot air. I got zinc plates, stone bricks, sand, ash, muddy sludge. Okay, it looks like it's everything. Let's place it. And let's not forget the basics. Basics are very important. Oh, I don't want this construction zone extender. Not even now. Not in the long run, and not now. And I want all the pipes to be niobium. Okay, more pipes. Let's do this, more pipes. Oh, and there's water. Yeah, this one is not necessary anymore. I'm going to deconstruct it anyways. And this I don't need, right? So all the pipes are still connected. Great. Now, time to build the new system. And get rid of you. And the trees. And this. Yeah, I'll wait a little bit. What's going on here? That is not 25, I assume. No, that's 25. Oh, there's more pipes, more pipes. That need niobium. Yeah, up to the very top. Yeah, they are running again. Ooh, I'll need a construction zone extender up here to build these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's hope I can build 5 of these in the long run. So I'll need a few more power poles to get all of these. A construction zone extender here that will cover the whole patch, so I can build the mining drills. Do I not have... Oh, this is not even connected. Wow, that's stupid. Okay, but who cares? I will change it in a moment. I just need to clean the area first. That is the trees. I don't want these power poles. Don't want this. And yeah. Let's get rid of the last few compost plants. The last few trees. Maybe I should have done just this one. Covers the whole patch anyway. Yeah, light blue. That's how I like my mining drills. Yeah. Let's deconstruct this. And then I can finally start building the new block. Maybe here. It looks like a good place to do this. Plenty of space at the bottom, plenty of space at the top. And let's get rid of the forest. There's no reason to keep it alive. Power poles, yeah. I haven't done those yet. Okay, let's start with the basics. Requesting borax. One train. Requesting sand casting. One train. By the way, do I have enough trains? I have trains of both kind coming from the idle station. 60 trains at idle. That is good. Is it because my factory is not running? Or because I actually have so many? I think the next few trains should be fluid trains. Science is still running, yeah? So everything is fine. Oh, and look, I researched the technology. Now this is no longer crossed out. So there was something I wanted to build, right? Yeah, I need power down here. I need a construction zone extender down here. Maybe just down there. And then I need to hook up all these things. Coke. Coke. I don't need a lot of coke. Just a little bit as fuel. Then a lot of byproducts I have to get rid of. Providing no channel. And one train is probably enough for both of these. Let's do the sand here. Sand on the right. And then the other one is ash. I got stone bricks. Still have to do the stone bricks. Yep. That is an additional provider station with just one train. And this is zinc. You probably need a channel. Yeah, let's put this in with a channel. That is channel zinc grade 2. This is what's going into these furnaces. Yeah. And that other station. This is also Zinc grade 2. And these buffer stations are zinc plate from Zinc grade 2. And yeah, there can be a little bit of a buffer. That's fine. Now, what is still missing? I'm missing power poles. Okay. That's doable. I'm missing all these fluid mining drills. What happened to them? Oh, they are light blue. Okay. Just doesn't look like it if there's nothing in comparison next to it. I'd really like to see how many mistakes I made here. So I'm waiting for a little bit. No. I think I can actually have a second copy already without needing to deconstruct this one. And for the second copy, maybe I'll already build the final thing, which is using another last step here. Means no coke, no ash. Yeah, it will at least be different because the sand will be coming down here. Oh, and I need all the fluids, and they don't connect yet, by the way. Requesting hot air, requesting iron, molten iron. Hot air is this one. And the molten iron is that one. Perfect. But it doesn't help to swap those, does it? It does help, so great. You go here, you go there, and now this is molten iron. Molten iron goes down, and this is hot air. That's here. And this is the muddy sludge. I need these pipes to the left. Muddy sludge. Muddy sludge already exists here. What can I do to help? Power poles. Yeah, I need power poles. Even though they are not really used, but it's good to have them. I need to connect all the belts. And it's best to do this when I'm here. Great. Okay. No. This is just wrong. Yeah, so much for having enough space. What else is here? Yep. Oh, maybe I'll try to be a little bit cleverer about this. Just a little bit of underground saved. But it doesn't matter that much. This is still coke. Has to feed in. This is ash. Okay, time to add the next recipes in here. This one. Like so. Quite easy if you have everything prepared. This one needs a power pole. Did I need this construction zone extender? Yeah, let's have it. It does not hurt. So power. This power I don't need, and yeah, I'll need to feed in a little bit of zinc ore. Okay, that looks generally good. Yeah, I can almost put 6 copies here. Not quite, but I also don't have 6 belts of mining, so that's totally fine. Let's see, this is all great. Yeah, maybe I can change that train stop. Also have a casting unit. Nah. I don't care about this right now. It's good enough. What I need to see is this to run. And yeah, there's lots of buildings flying in. That's great. What is not so great is in here in this area with the fluids, but yeah. Just a matter of time, I assume. So you have to go onto a train. And there's not really a train that I can get rid of down here. So it's a new train station providing. This one will be channel 1. It's the first zinc mining. And you go in here. Oh, this did have sand in it, right? Yeah, one side is sand. This one is the sand. Sand, right side. Okay. I don't need buffer stations. Buffer for zinc grade 3 on channel number 1. 3 of those, because why not? I have the ore already. I'm missing these fluids. And why do I not have molten iron coming in? Just a little bit far away. Okay. I got all the stone furnaces prepared here, which is good. Oh, one more thing. This is the one station that uses the zinc ore from the caravan network, so it has higher priority. And therefore, I also want these to have higher priority. Higher than the smelting from molten. Some point I will change this to so that the caravan outpost puts into all of these, and there will only be modern zinc. But for now, I also have some legacy zinc production. Low power. Wow. Why is it always that I'm out of power? Does this make at least something? Oh, and this, by the way, is still not on its own power network. But every building here runs, which is good. Can I maybe swap those for now? Oh, this is stupid. But I want to disconnect power somewhere here. So that these run on a higher rate. I don't know if this does something positive or not, but it might just help. So why do I have a power shortage? Ouch! Electric boilers going up like that? Am I out of stone bricks again? Stone bricks. Yeah, these have been moving recently. Yeah, making 1.7k per minute. It's definitely too much. Pi 1 science pack. What are you short on? Pi 1. Yeah, of course it's glassware. And glassware is here. You need rubber. Rubber needs latex, let me guess. And latex needs formic acid. Yes, and formic acid needs raux. Yeah, maybe I need to increase my rauc production. I need to have a second block of this anyway. But I could also use boron trioxide to need less rubber for this. Maybe that's what I'm going to do next episode or so. Because it should be quick. Should be, yeah. Oops. This is not good. This is absolutely not good. It's the wrong way around. How much is broken here already? Okay, only here it's broken. Da, da, da. Yeah, that's everything. Now to the other side. And ooh. Ah, yeah, this one can't be smelted. It's the grade 2, not the grade 1 that gets smelted. But what I have is stone. We put the stone in, definitely can do that. How much was on this belt? Come on. Oh, looks like there's no more zinc in here. No. Stone. Get the stone in. Get the soil in here. And the zinc in here. Now these should all start running very soon. This is also almost done. Great. By now the ore is coming in. Let's see, I got sand already. And ash. Ash is working, stone bricks are working. Stone bricks, ash, sand. Yeah. This looks good. Zinc plates coming in. And if I wait a little bit longer, then probably these will start running too. Yeah, this is... The belt is looking full, but it's just 6.25. It's not too bad. I actually can do here... Let's see, this one will side load it in a way that everything is already on the correct side. How about this? Yep. Wow, this looks very good. Just have to wait a little bit longer for the 2 last stone furnaces to pick up the recipe. Wow, how many do I need? Now 7.5 zinc plate per second. Yeah, that's that's a very significant increase from 4.5. And yeah, I should have more than enough aromatics for the zinc mining. Borax and sand casting is non-existent basically. Also 10 per second molten iron and 5 per second hot air is nothing in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. In the long run, of course, I will change this to the hydro classifiers. But for now, I will leave this be. And just be happy about the increased zinc plate production. And with that, I will hopefully make a lot more batteries again, and therefore more circuit boards. Where is my battery build? Can never find it. Yeah, it's difficult to tell a difference right now, but the next line of production should last longer. Maybe even indefinitely. Okay, so that's it for today. Let's pack our goods and head home. Here it is. Take another look here. 500 R-card modules. Yeah, it might be time that I start moving this to its own block. This is all working. Now I do have stone furnaces, and the stone system just works. Where's my latex? Okay, still not empty. I really hope that this is empty by now and I could deconstruct the chest, but having the empty chest also doesn't hurt, and it will probably be there for quite a while. Yeah, so what did I do today? Besides fixing a few mistakes here and there, it was mostly about building a new zinc plate production. I designed this cell, making half a boat of zinc plates from 25 per second ore, and also designed a follow-up build that generates zinc grade 3 that can go to the next block later on that produces the molten zinc. This will look like this. Yeah, 5 per second zinc grade 3, that's exactly one of these cells. And then making 15.8 zinc plates per second. That's more than double. It just needs the heavy oil. Yeah. Do I need it right now? Probably not. Yeah, maybe it also was not a great idea to insert this research, but now I've done it. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you in the next episode.